Evening, guys. How's everyone doing? Good to see you. We've got scaling models Mike, aka Dad, Panzer Cohen, Graham at Robert, Plastic Monkey Paul. Good to see you. And White Glove Models. Sorry, I don't know your first name, White Glove, but good to see you. Colin on YouTube. If you're watching, buddy, hope you get well soon after your op and recover well. We all miss you on your lives, so keep up the recovery and take care, buddy. Who else we got? John Paul, how you doing? Mr. White at Glove. Apple, what's that evening all? Check to order beef jerky from Amazon. The local store ran out. I've never tried beef jerky. All right, Kaylan. Oh, good stuff. Annette over on Facebook. I have to keep remembering to look over this side now because I used to look there, but now it's moved. Hi, Annette. How you doing? Good to see you. And whoever's watching that's not commenting, hi. So, normally I would have been live last Saturday, but as most of you know on social media, I was on travels going to abandoned RAF bases and one that's still working. They weren't amused that we wanted to take photos. The old guards were like, but it is what it is. You know, if there was anything top secret, it certainly wouldn't have been at the roadside. So I don't know what their problem was, but yeah, we got some great photos. Good time away, and then I got back to a pallet load of boxes sitting in my living room that the missus had to unload for the shop stock. So I've been sorting all that out, as most of you have noticed. So all good. So that's about it, really. I'm back to work Sunday, so I thought I'd do a little shot today and again on Saturday, and then I'll be back at my work. Can't be bothered to say hi personally, so hi everyone. Good on you, Paul. Hi, Edward. Edward Leonard's in. I'm good, thanks, mate. How are you? Hope everybody's keeping well. So that's where we was at last time. Sure, we were getting that sorted out there. The white and I'm holding my thumb because it's not glued yet because of what I have to do. So I've got a white stripe here, as you can see there. So I've got to bring that up across there and probably catch just the top of that bit there as well. So we're going to do that today to start with, and then we'll see where we go from there. But, evening, Ben, over on Facebook. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. How you keeping? Good, I hope. Presume, Fred, that was RAF Lucas that gave you the funny looks. Yes, mate. Yeah. To be fair, we did go up to the gatehouse and we did explain that we only wanted to take a picture of the scorpion and whatnot. But yeah, they weren't best amused. They were okay, don't get me wrong. We got the photos, but they wasn't amused really, to be fair. What's the world coming to? You know, at the end of the day, like I say, it wasn't like we took a photo of Lucas and then and was taking loads of photos and posting it all over with addresses and stuff. You know, we were quite sensible. You know, but there you go. This is what the world's come to, really. So I'm just going to quickly mark, like I did last time, roughly where I want my lines. And we shall go from there, really. I'm just kind of eyeing it up as I go. I'll be a little bit on that end there. And then I want right in there. It's all good fun, you know. Ben, all good, mate. Good stuff. It's been a while, buddy. Mainly on my side, my fault, really. Trying to get online half the time is just, I'm just too busy at the moment. So I'm just drawing some lines roughly where I want to start whipping some masking. So then I've got a little bit on this other second white bit. I'll show you that in a moment. Kind of, this one's kind of straightish, so I'm just trying to mark it. And I'll just catch that in there. Give it a two kind of tone. I'll show you what I've done. Just try and look at the chat at the same time there. Everyone's just chatting, so that's all good. So I don't know if you can see that. I've drew some lines coming across to go up there. So then when it goes, can't see what I'm doing here. Right, so when it goes from there, it comes up and then up all the way up there to the top. You can see that where my thumb is. And then on this bit, I've got just a little bit here, just here. So just that little bit there. And I'm just going to bring that up there and then just to that tip there. And then that'll bring that one up as well when it goes from that angle. So that's my plan. We shall go with it and we shall see what happens. So like last time now, I'm going to take this apart section by section. Put it there like that. I'll move that out of the way for a minute. Over there. And that gives me what I need to do here. Whoever is lousy, but hey ho, autumn's here. I fear the snow forecast. Yeah, I see that there was a snow forecast for up your way. I'm alright here. We've had a lovely day today. And I'm saying that and it's just started to rain. Typical. Just as I say that and the rain starts. That is what it is. Right, let's try and get this roughly masked. Like before, I'm going to do touch-ups and whatever once I've got it all roughly done how I want it. So, not too fussed at the minute. As long as it's roughly right. And I can play it by sight and whatnot after. Right. So, it's quite annoying when you've got these little dip bits and all that as well. Right. So if I rip that bit off there like that. And there's me kind of got my bit there roughly how I wanted it. I can get that untangled like that. See where I'm going with that. A little side angle there. And then what I'm going to do, because I've got this other side as well, so I'm just going to play with that as well. Do the two at once. So I want it across there like that. So the big deliveries, they're all masking tapes and oh man, all sorts of stuff. Then mats are on their way. Remember I showed you the cutting mats. for the masking. These ones here. I've got a load of these coming soon as well. Should be here in the next day or two, hopefully. They were held up in Korea, but they're now on their way and they're in the UK, so should have them very soon. Right, so there's my first bit, and I've done the end as well there, look, as well. So I'm just going to put a little bit of tape on there, that way around, just to keep that up, so there's no overspray on the end there. And that'll be good. That's the first one, that's the easy one done. This one's not too bad. That next one is going to be a bit of a mite, to say the least. So I'll get that roughly like that. I see the range we talked about in the car park at Thailand are being shown online. I see that range we talked about in Thailand. Trying to think what that was, our fault, to be honest. My memory's a little bit like a sieve. Evening, Ron, over on Facebook. How you doing, chap? Ron got one of our airbrushes and he's been having loads of fun. So, all good. Just trying to get that down, and then I've got a right sticky out bit. Can you see that? Can't really see that very well. I've got a right sticky out bit right there. See it there? It's annoying. It's right in the way for me to get my nice straight line. Outclad too. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. You just reminded me, so I can say about it. Scale Model World at Telford. Got the hotel booked right next door to the show, so I've not got too far to stagger. So my travel's sorted, my hotel's sorted. Then it turns out you need an electronic proof of your COVID jag. And I'm like, right, okay. And of course, NHS Scotland hasn't thought of all this kind of stuff at all. Because I see in like England and that, you all get a thing saying that you've had your jags and all that lot. Right, a piece of paper or whatever signed saying you've had your jag. But in Scotland, you get a letter to say you're going for your jag. That's what we call an injection up here. And then that's it. They don't sign anything. So proof that you've had your jags, injection, whatever you want to call it, is quite difficult. And I've had a hell of a time. Because I don't drive and I've not got a passport at the moment, it was like the app that you got to have to show that you had your jag, of course, wants a passport for ID or a driving license, and I've got neither. So I'm like, bugger, I need to do something here, because I need to, you know, obviously I'm booked for the show and everything else. So I'm like, no way, this is a joke, man. So I rung them up, and of course you get that automated thingamajig, you know, before you speak to an advisor, make sure you have to hand, yeah, when I had my first jack. Well, how the hell do I know that? If I knew that, I would have the letter. And if I had the letter, I wouldn't need to phone them up. So that didn't work. And I'm like, oh, for God's sake. So as I'm looking around the house for the letter, I found a right old passport. Now, this is an old passport. So I thought, do you know what? Let me try that. So I scanned my passport on this app. And after 5 attempts, because obviously I've aged since then, I managed to get it to accept. So now I've got my COVID passport thing and I can go to the show. So happy days. But what a palaver, you know? I was born here, my grandparents, everything else. And you've got to jump through hoops just to get to a show because you haven't got two certain types of ID that they specifically want, you know? So kind of annoying, but that was my day today, running about trying to get this COVID passport thing, which is just absolutely craziness. Anyway, so while I'm waffling on, as you can see, I've got a little bit there, that bit there, and then that little end bit there to go with the other end bit that I've done. So that's good. We're nearly ready to spray. So just this awkward little bugger now, and we'll be good to go. Fred, have your ribs recovered from last night? That was too funny last night. Ron, all good. When you start doing the sub in a sea diorama, and yes, I'm enjoying the new airbrush. Glad you're enjoying the new airbrush. You've got absolutely no hope in hell of getting a diorama out of that submarine with me, basically. So there's your answer to both. This submarine that you sent me is far too big for me to start messing about trying to do a diorama with. I would need like probably about 500 quid's worth of bloody resin to do that. So sorry, but no. Have a good try. Oh, Ross, how you doing, chap? You got that spit done yet? No, not yet. I'm working on it. Well, I'm not working on it, but I will be soon. I'm trying to get as many sessions as I can in now when I'm off each time for this. Right, let me just double check here what I'm doing because I think I've just masked the wrong bit. Right, that bit goes on there. Yep, I've just masked the wrong bit. Look. I knew I had. That's too much yapping on my behalf, right enough. Wait, I nearly made a boo-boo there. But we're all good, I've noticed. Right. This is getting really awkward now. Just trying to get that all to line up and still look like a straight line. No mean feat. Like that. And then that side. There's a video on YouTube showing a sub half out of the water beached and trying to be recovered. That could be a day and a half if you fancied it, Fred. You're not helping. You guys are bad to me. you're just kind of feeding her on. Right, I think I've got that right now. Right, last bit. And then we'll see if I've done it right or not. It's no biggie if you've not done it right. See, when you do all this and it's not right, all you do is mask a bit, whip some grey on there, and start again. Not that you want to start again, but it's no biggie, if you know what I mean. It is what it is. So, in theory, I have that bit there like that. I think I've got it right. I'm just going to double check it all. That goes on there. And that goes on there. That'll be right. And that bit goes on there. Without sticking, please. Yeah. Yep, I'm happy with that. Right. Good stuff. I ain't done right. We shall see. 2 minutes and we'll see. I think that might be an option. Yeah. By the way, Fred, have 2 airbrushes going spare, as this new trigger airbrush is bang on. So no need for the O type if your members fancy them. Yeah, that would be great, mate. Thank you. You know, I'm sure they'd be grateful. That's for sure, Apple. So we got this bit here, 2 little bits, this big bit here, and this little bit here. Same on that. I've got a big bit there and a little bit there. And then I've got this whole bit here and this bit here. I haven't decided how I'm going to finish the edges yet. I'll figure that out after. So I think I've got all that right. There's only one way to find out, and that's to do it, innit? So we'll just go with it. The old alclad white. I'm pretty sure Apple got one of our airbrushes, like you one. I can't remember 100%. I sold that many. Right, so that's had a good shake. And we're at about 8 psi, and for Ron, that's just over half a bar. Yep. Gonna get a bit of kitchen roll. It's just there, so I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here. I've got a roll here, but it's the missus's roll, so I need that. All good. Right, it's been a while, so that's it. I opened away. Yeah, so now we all stock all your different types of weathering for ships, aircraft, and everything else, like the stuff that I've been using on the Tirpitz for weathering, and we'll be continuing to use on the ship. We've got all that. We have. Hey, pal. What am I doing? I'm live on the thing. You want to come and say hi? Huh? You're going to come and say hi quickly? Right, let me just hold this paint so I don't spill it. This is my little grandson. Here you go. Look. Look. Say hi. Say hi. Speak, they can hear you. There you go. So he's staying the night, ain't you? You sleeping over with Granny? Yeah. Right, you gonna wave goodbye? Because I need to get on my painting. Say bye. That's it. Good lad. Right, on you go. Go and shut the door behind you. Shut the door, Noel. Oh, he was waving hello to everyone. No, new sugar's cheap Chinese knockoff, but it works great, so no complaints. Hi Sue, how you doing? He's away, sorry guys. There's about I'm trying to work it out what it was. There's a 15-second lag between me and you guys on YouTube, and there's about a 6-second delay between me and everybody on Facebook. So I have to try and remember. Right. Now, so there's the first bit. Got the white bits in there. All good. Cute kid. He's my little grandson. He's drives me bonkers. But he's papaed off, so when I was away travelling last weekend, he was video calling me and all that lot because he couldn't understand why Papa wasn't at home, you know. Bless him. Right. Enough. Again. Afraid. What is the club's name again? Garlic Valley Men's Shed Modelers. GVMS Modelers. You can find us on Facebook. It's totally run on donations. So if you type in Garlic Valley Men's Shed and it will come up and you'll see the Garlic Valley Men's Shed Modelers Club, which I run. So it helps support members of the community that would never get the opportunity to be in the hobby if it wasn't for the club, you know. As well as veterans and whatnot. So it's a real worthy cause. We're on Twitter too, the Model Club. I think it's GVMS Modelers or something on Twitter. And the guys do great. So I'm just trying to get the basics done here. Like that. Yeah. Without trying to spray my hands too much, that is. No. We'll sort out and clean out the sides and all that lot after. So I only put a drop in there and I've still got loads in there. Annoying growing up is a kid's job, yeah. I tell you the truth, right? One of the things I loved about taking the guys before COVID, you know, I used to say to them, you know, you're doing really well and teach them different things, you know, and I used to say to them, you're doing really well, keep going, and then I'd make them make little tent pegs and you know, the little fine detail kind of stuff, and I'd make them do something different every time. You know, they would pick their model what they want to build, right? But once they got to a stage where I felt they were ready to up their game, I used to get them to do little silly things like a tent pegs, make a scratch built tent and all that lot, and I would show him how to do it and explain it and all that. So anyway, so the chaps started doing really well, and before COVID we went to Perth Model Show. No, sorry, it was Edinburgh, the model show at BT Murrayfield, and then I took him to the Glasgow show. You know, we arranged transport, got him there, free entry kind of thing. Anyway, so the guys were like, wow. You know, when they started seeing stuff, they were like really inspired. But what I did love about it was, and it, you could say, I guess, it's a little bit of rivet counting or whatever, but they were like, I've done that just the same. And these guys are showing. I said, I know. This is what I'm saying. When I say you're doing really well, you are doing really well. It's all right me just saying that, but taking them to the shows, they really appreciate that they are doing well, you know. That was a buzz. That was made the whole thing worthwhile. You know, the fact that they realised that they are doing well, and that gave them a big boost as well, you know. So it's brilliant to see their faces, you know, when it goes on like that. So there you go. We've got one bit. Look at that. See what I like about our clothes? It's just you spray it and that's it. Job's good. Cheers for that, Dad, putting up a link. Good man. So they're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitter. There is a wish list if anyone's interested, because we did have people message us, what can we give you? And we wasn't sure. So there is a little wish list if you wanted to click it on Twitter. Yeah, isn't it? It was really good to see their faces light up, you know, and realise that they are doing well, and the confidence in them just grew. All through lockdown, I've been giving them kits to do at home. The ones that can't make it to the club because of health issues and that, and they're still nervous with the COVID carry on, I still issue them with kits and keep in touch. So we look after them, and some of them are back at the club now. Now it's back open. Obviously, we're still checking the sound effect. Obviously, we wear masks and whatnot, you know, to protect the guys and everyone else. So, but yeah, they're doing fantastic, and I'm loving it. Been running for a good few years now, so it's really successful. So there you go. Look at that. Clicked it all together, and that's what I got. So I've still got my grey there, but you know, on the decks. So when it's like that, it all looks right. So there you go. So we'll test it on here, and we shall see what it looks like. So I'll put that on there like that, and I haven't even looked at that side. So here we go. Yeah, that's not far off. That's all right like that. Oh wait, one bit I've noticed. This bit here. Look, got to do this little bit here. No biggie. We'll get that done right now. Until you've sprayed it and then go, ooh. But that's fine. We'll get that bit. A GVMS pre-Christmas wish list. Now, did the spotters up on the flying bridge have to wear white? Otherwise, it's a case of now you see them, now you don't. Tell you where I'd love to go and see, and as far as I'm aware, it's no longer accessible. I don't know if any of you have seen my posts on social media there. When I was on the Forth Road Bridge, there's an old World War II like gun emplacement kind of place, and I would love to be able to get access onto there, but apparently it's not accessible anymore. No worries, Graham. Cheers. Sorry. Trying to remember. Oh no. Well, White. I'm gonna have to call you Mr. White Glove for now. You know. Till I remember your name. I will remember it. It just takes a little time. He's nowadays it's trying to remember everything. I meet that many different people, and have that many different people follow me. I think the best one, talking about meeting people and forgetting and all that kind of thing, I think the best one, which was an absolute corker, talking to a guy on Facebook that I've known for quite a few years. And he says, yeah, I'm going to Telford this year and all this. And I went, great. I says, when you get there, make sure you pop by the Alclad stand and come and say hello. So it'll be good to meet you. And he just started laughing. And I says, what is it? He goes, Fred, you met me last time you was at Telford. I said, did I? I had that much to drink at Telford. I don't remember much about Telford. Yeah, and he said, to be fair, I did look kind of half cut. I tend to have people buy me drinks, and then I end up getting a bit too merry with everybody and having a laugh, and then thinking of you, and then the next morning I'm kind of still a bit half cut, to be honest, and then I'm at the show working away, half cut with a big smile on my face. So yeah, apparently I met the guy already. Not that I can remember. Right, so that's just that little bit there. That I don't know if you can see that. It's just that silly little bit, but it needs it. It's one of them. There's a video about that very island, and it mentions out of the Forth Estuary, but for the life of me I can't remember his name. There used to be a ferry went time back there and back. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, it's no longer accessible, the island, and I think a lot of vandalism and stuff's happened over the years, and which is a shame, because it would be awesome to just go there and have a wander round, you know, take some photos. I love all this old abandoned kind of old bases and just all that kind of stuff. I think it's fascinating. Sounds like you had a fun time. Yes, Annette, just a tad. When you're sitting eating your meal and you're getting handed drinks and people just going, you're Fred. And to be fair, I mean, a lot of you I know, you know, and I know I kind of remember what you look like and all that lot. But like myself, my profile pictures and all that lot, they're not of me, you know. Everyone knows me though, but a lot of people click like and whatever and on all social media. But for me, they're just a like, a thumbs up or whatever. And then you go to a show like Telford and they're all like, how are you doing? Like they've known me for years. And I'm like, yeah, not bad, thanks. You are... And they'll go, John. And I'll go, yeah, okay. I've got about 10,000 followers, 20,000 followers across social media. John, can you elaborate? You know, I know about probably 50 Johns, you know. And then they'll laugh and go, oh, sorry, yeah, and tell me who they are. And then I know who it is. You see, once they say the surname or whatever, then I know. There you go. So there's that little top one. Had to do it. That little bugger there. That one there. Had to be done because it looks odd without it, you see. So there you go. So it was worth it. But yeah, have fab time at Telford. If anyone's never been, go. And anyone that's been loads of times, they know exactly what I'm talking about. I think I met Dad there as well. Not that I can remember Dad, to be honest. So, if I can get this and hold it without messing it up. You see, now that's better. There. So we've got that, and it's still the deck colours underneath. That'll do me. Happy days. I'll figure out how I'm going to finish the edges after. So, we have got a little bit of light grey to do. Sure, I've done the white, so I have got a little bit of light grey. Look, if you see, it comes up there, oh, there, and then just clips the edge of this here. You can see that line, just clips that top edge, just there, a little bit. So I'm just going to whip that in the light grey there. Dad will be the guy stuffing his face with Jaffa donuts. Hey food and all. Hiya Muse, how you doing? I'm sitting there reading and didn't even realise it was you there. I just saw your name there and thought, oh, Muse, how you keeping, girl? Alright. Well, if Dad's the one standing there stuffing his face with Jaffa donuts, you can guarantee that old Freddy boy here will be the one either A, standing half merry and half cut at the Alclad stand, or out for a cigarette. Half cut. I'm trying to stand. Right, so I've got two little bits there I wanted to do. Got time. I've got 15 minutes, that's plenty of time. I'm just going to whip that off there. I've got a little bit on this bit I want to get as well. Some days I can't remember who I am, let alone anyone else. Yeah, I know that feeling. That's a good one, isn't it? Yeah. You know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. The people I meet are absolutely brilliant. It's great to actually physically see people in the flesh, so to speak. Right. If I whip that like that, and I whip that like that. And then, yeah, I'm okay. Busy as usual, finishing shopping, but not likely to be home for the rest of this. No worries. You take care, Muse. Thanks for popping by. Always good to see ya, or hear ya. Even I know I keep saying see ya. Right. So I'm gonna whip that on there like that. that there on there like that. And, it should be good to go. Near enough. A little bit on there like that, because I don't want any paint up there. Right. And that's us crazily taped up, ready to go, hopefully. And if I do that right, at that angle, I shouldn't get any overspray. Right. Right, so it was trying to remember what colours I was using. That one? No, I think it was. Yeah. Might see you at React 2022 if I'm going to be volunteering there. Oh, good stuff, Graham. Yes, I go to React. I shall be at React. I'm normally in an enclosure. But I'll be about. You'll see me wandering around, oogling over the aircraft and generally having a few drinks, as you do. Right, all good. You get that bit off there like that. So I'm just going to nip this light grey bit. It's just a little one. Like that. Tiny bit of paint, not much at all. Was it Alclad 2? Yeah, mate, yeah. White glove models, yes. Alclad 2, yeah. I've been a team member of Alclad for around 5 years now. 5, 6 years, something like that. You'll see pictures on Facebook and all that lot with me. On my profile, you'll see me with the boys. So, I've just done a quick little bit of light grey there, look. Yeah. Just to blend in and match up with his other bit. So you see it there, look. Oh, that's not very good light that way. There you go. So just a little bit light grey there. I can't really show you that last bit, but there's a little tiny bit here as well. Just a tad. I've yet to use it. I shall have to try it. Yeah, it's not because I'm part of the Alclad team, but it's all I use, and everybody watches and sees what I do and sees what it's like. So I have no issues. It dries fast. It's just generally a great paint, to be honest. So there we go. You see how I had to do that light grey bit? Just brings up that one there. If you have it at the right angle, like that, it brings it up. So it's coming up across there, then up there, then up here, and so on. But if you get it at the right angle, it'll be spot on, you know. So there we go. So we've got it like that. You hold it like that, it's still all the dark deck everywhere, like it should be. And then we've got this side that we done last time. So that's pretty much that section. I think there's no more grey on that side, so that looks about right. I've got a bit of grey there, which I've done, and there's no grey that side. So yeah, that's pretty much that subsection ready to go. So I'm not going to glue it because there is silly little tiny guns and whatnot I need to put on, and I might need to paint each bit and work out as I'm going along on that. This bit here, this chimney stack, I do believe goes on there like that. So that will be my next little mission, because if you look this side, that will need some of the weight on it. So just up here, across here and down. So we can do that next time. We'll spray this part grey, and then we'll start doing the splinter camo on that one. On this side there's nothing, so we're all right on this side. As you can see, there's no light grey on that side there, so we'll just spray that the darker grey, and then this side next time on Saturday, and we'll bring that up and we'll do the white, and we'll do the black on the top here where it's supposed to go, and then we'll work on the next structure, which is this side, and do the same again. And then once we've done all that, we'll go back to the instructions and that big tub of bits and bobs that I've got wherever they're gone. Be an idea, Fred, to put out a video of Telford for all those unable to get down there to see it for themselves. Yes, Apple, it would be, but sadly I'm working on the stand the whole time. The only time I'm not at the stand is if I'm out for a quick cigarette or having a quick wander. I wouldn't be able to. It takes 2 days to go around Telford, let alone trying to film it. Yeah, so my phone would just die instantly. So there's my little tub of guns and that. Remember we were doing them and the little boats and that. So we've still got loads to do. There's still bits in the box. I don't know what it is, right? Because I'm not a shipbuilder. This is my first proper ship. But there's loads of little tiny silly bits that stick out and go all over the place, and all the stuff that does your bonds in, really. So we've still got all that to go yet. So I'm just going to click this back on there. So then when I go, I can give you another glimpse before I go, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'd love to film it all, but I'm sure there'll be somebody out there that will film Telford and allow anyone who can't make it to see it. But very nicely done. Thank you very much, innit? All good fun, huh? See, that fighter bomber scored a direct hit in the midsection and blew it off the whole thread. Yeah. Yeah, they do a whole range of colours, White Glove. We have a what they call mil-spec range, and I can't remember how many colours there's. I think there's 100 and whatever colours. See, you know, you got your signal red, and you got RAF roundel blue. We have US colours. We have IGN Imperial Japanese Navy colours. There's a whole range of your general kind of colours that you would generally use. All this has been built with the Alclads. Every build I do is with the Alclad. So yeah, there's a whole range of colours, mate. If you look out on even at my website on that link that's going along at the bottom of the video there, modelers-united.co.uk, www. If you have a look on there, mate, and there's a whole, you see them all. It's madness. All good fun though, right enough. So that's that. I'm just going to go to the big cam. There you go. See that link down there? There. Not that one, because that one's Models for Heroes. Check them out if you want. That one there. All good. So, there we go. We said we'd get a bit more done, and we have got a bit more done. Like I say, we've got this bit on here to do next. The white there. We'll spray that grey and do a bit of black, but that won't take long, and then we'll start on this section over here. So that's where we're at. With that, she's looking great, and shipping to the US. Ooh, that's where the issue might be, my friend. And then that side there. The we've got quite a few people in the US wanting. The problem we've got, Alclad have got, is getting someone who's willing to stock it in the US, because it's enamel and lacquer based, so you're not allowed to post it. There's laws that make it very difficult in the US. I know they're working on it and they're trying to sort something out, but they've been working on it for a long time, and every time it falls through. You need a legal proper stockist in America to import it, because it's going to have to go by boat, and that's expensive. So I didn't realise you're in the US, pal. Sorry. I know you can get the metals in the US, but they're made in the US, you see. That's where the Alclad 2 and all that gets back into it. Because in America, it's a different flag kind of one on the bottle. It's like the older style bottles. No worries, Len. You take care, pal. Thanks for popping by. Always good to see you. So yeah, sadly, it's most hobby shops in the state sell it in the States. Permits required to get it here, which are expensive. Yes, Moose, that's the trouble. It is absolutely colossal. And apparently, for some reason or another, you can't get... You see the Alclads over in America, they're made in America, the metals. You can't apparently get... Is it the pig? I could be wrong here, but I'm sure it's something to do with the pigments and all that you can't get a hold of. And for us to ship it over isn't... It would be silly money for such a little bottle. Absolutely crazy. But it is what it is, I'm afraid. There's no magic answer. Sorry. Yeah, so once I'm starting on this, eventually... Oh no, that's the air one. That's aircraft. I don't want aircraft. I'll be using the ship's... Oh, that camera. I'll be using the ship's stains like I did on the deck. The salt chipping and grime and streaks and all that, you know, down the side of the holes and all that lot. And I've got another set up there. I've got a navy weathering set 1 and 2, so I'll be using wrong camera again, that one as well. So it all does like streaks and grimes, but we'll get to that. Like I used it on the Lancaster, but I've got the ship ones for this. So right, I'm off. There's number 2 needs doing. See you, Fred. No worries, Apple. You take care, pal. My hobby shop carries them. You can get all the metals. Yeah, all the metals are made in America. You see, the metals for you, they're produced in America and on sale in America, but the mil specs we just can't get there. Nightmare. Cheers, Ron. Good man. Looking great, mate. He says good stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna love yous and leave yous. I shall be back on Saturday, same time, 7 o'clock, like on my normal Saturday, and then I'm back to work on Sunday. So see you later, Fred. Take care. No worries, Annette. Thanks for popping by. Yeah, for YouTube, Facebook's live as well at the same time. So people chat to me on Facebook, people chat on YouTube. So that's why there's different conversations going on. Good stuff, News. Yeah, if you can help him out, that'll be great. Bless him. Anyway, that's it for now. I shall see you on Saturday, 7 o'clock. We'll get that funnel bit done. This little bugger here. We'll get that sorted. That won't take 5 minutes. And then we'll start working on the rest of it. So, take care, everyone. Stay safe. Colin, I'd say bottoms up, mate, but... Right. What are you doing? I'm saying goodbye. You going to say goodbye quickly? Right, come on in quickly. Because they're all... I'm going. There you go. That one there. That camera there. Up there. There you go. Right. You saying bye? Say, Papa Fred's going. Bye. Down you go. Right, on you go, pal. Right, that's it for me. I'll wait that 10 seconds because I know the 10-second lag. But thanks everyone for coming by. Thumbs up, likes, chatting, etc, etc. And I'll see you all Saturday. And that's it. Bye for now, guys. Take care. Stay safe, and you know where I am if you need me.